With gigantic, fantastical projects that push the boundaries of what is possible, China's architectural marvels inspire surprise and wonderment. Get ready to be astounded by the remarkable innovations and ambitious projects that China has created. In order to accommodate its rapidly expanding population, China is changing its terrain and transforming its highways into runways and dams into structures larger than Noah's Ark. Number 1. Bayang Bridge. The Bayang Bridge is so impressive that it makes even San Francisco's famous Golden Gate pause and say, "Hold my cable." Get ready to be enchanted by this towering bridge. With a height of 565 meters, this engineering marvel dwarfs even the most colossal skyscrapers. Just to give you an idea of scale, a jumbo jet could take off while the entire Empire State Building could be pushed beneath it. The Bayang Bridge is more than simply a stunning piece of architecture. It completely transforms the once 4-hour travel between the hilly regions of Xuanwei and Xuicheng into an experience you will remember. Not only that, though, from this incredible bridge, you can see for miles. Every day, you'll feel like you're ascending to the clouds and mist on your way to work because you'll be so high up. Now, this is a novel turn of events. This engineering marvel is located in Guizhou province, which appears to have a thing for tall bridges. Actually, this area is home to 3 of the 5 tallest bridges in the world. It's almost like they're competing with each other to see who can climb the tallest mountain. Constructing bridges of this magnitude has its challenges. In order to circumvent the caverns and fissures in the treacherous karst mountains, the bridge had to be raised repeatedly. Similar to a real-life limbo game, however, the bridge spirals in an endless upward spiral instead of a backward one. Allow me to explain something crucial. Tallest and highest are not synonymous. Although the Bayang Bridge is currently the tallest, that honor belongs to the French Millau Viaduct. The relationship between the deck height and the overall structure is crucial. China isn't limited to bridges, though. There is a remarkable distinction in engineering. Number 2. Taio Tunnel. Massive underwater tunnels are being dug, elevating buildings to heights and depths that will astound us all. Brace yourself for an underwater adventure via tunnels and towering heights. China has a way of redefining the boundaries of construction, and it takes us on a trip that blows our minds. Incredibly impressive in every way, the Taio Tunnel is sure to wow visitors. Engineers in China managed the seemingly impossible in under 4 years, all while pouring tens of billions of dollars into the project. They dug the largest and longest underwater tunnel in China, which extended into Taio Lake. You can go across Taio Lake in under 8 minutes using this incredible tunnel. China chose the underground express route instead of traditional bridges because they would ruin the picturesque splendor. Being one of the world's longest tunnels, this nearly 11-kilometer passage gives the impression of a secret highway. Put an end to gridlock. China has a tunnel answer. The Bayang Bridge worries about the weather, but this underwater tunnel is as serene as a cucumber. The only possible downside is that drivers can become tunnel vision on such a straight track. Like a disco party for drivers, without the dance floor, of course. The route is lit up with thousands of LED lights to keep them occupied. Constructing tunnels below the earth can be a formidable task. The choice to dig below the waterbed was made for the Channel Tunnel between England and France, but they chose to use cofferdams to pump away the water for the Taio Tunnel. Thus, the location is now dry. Cleverly concealed across the lake were ventilation tunnels, ensuring secrecy. Some of them resemble antique boats, some conch-shaped statues, and one appears to be a secret island. Keeping technical secrets under wraps is like a high-stakes game of hide-and-seek. Although it is amazing, the Taio Tunnel is not the world's longest road tunnel. The Norwegian Lærdal Tunnel is the rightful owner of that title. High-speed rail network. Awe-inspiring sights await you at China's expansive high-speed rail system, where records are being broken with the force of a bullet train smashing through a speed limit sign. It seems like teleportation, but with more legroom and a snack cart, as their bullet train speeds an incredible 200 kilometers between Hangzhou and Shanghai in a mind-boggling 45 minutes. And hang on to your train passes, because, amazingly, the exhausting 24-hour trip from Beijing to Guangzhou has been reduced to a breezy 8-hour trip. Reaching your destination before the movie is even halfway through is almost like traveling through time. There is seriousness to China's high-speed rail revolution. 38,000 kilometers of track, or nearly the entire circumference of the Earth, have been laid down since 2009. They have steel rails instead of yarn, resembling a gigantic cat playing with a ball of yarn. But it's a whole nation, not just a cat. On an ambitious objective, they are rail maniacs. That's different from where China ends, though. Just like the cunning European colonists who had railway lines ready for towns that were only creations of their imagination, they seem to be building train lines for cities that haven't even been established yet. China is only ever a step, or perhaps a rail, ahead. The twist is revealed here. There's more to China than just efficiency and speed. Future adventures are their thing. Suppose there was no driver and a bullet train was moving along, transporting people. True enough, their Fuxing bullet train became the first autonomous marvel on rails in history. Raising the bar on innovation is the main goal. In terms of size and scope, China is the leader, even though Japan may have the quickest bullet train. Building high-speed rail lines in harsh environments like the sweltering Gobi Desert and the frozen wonderland of Harbin puts them in a league of their own. With their daring mastery of terrain that most would be afraid to touch, they are like superheroes of the rail. Number 4. Behemoth Telescope. In its exploration of space, China is about to take you on a cosmic adventure. Put the United States and Russia in their place. China is adding another feather to their already impressive cap with their remarkable space race accomplishments. They're creating a cosmic triple threat by not only dominating Earth and rail, but also by pushing for the stars. Let us now explore the intriguing field of radio telescopes, where China achieved tremendous success. Envision this. Brilliant Chinese astronomer Nan Rendong looked at the country's small 25-meter telescopes and said, "Nah, let's go 20 times bigger." It's the same as going from using a magnifying glass to using a telescope that can detect extraterrestrial craft in a different galaxy. Rendong and his hard-working crew searched the landscape for an ideal location to set up their massive telescope for an enormous 10 years. Finally, where did they touch down? A bowl-shaped valley in Pingtang called the Daodong Depression was specifically selected to support the weight of the telescope and allow groundwater to escape. Hidden away in the most inconvenient of backyards, they seem to have found the telescopic equivalent of the Holy Grail. 20 years of meticulous planning and building later, in 2016, the Behemoth was finally finished. The most gigantic telescope in the world, with a diameter of 500 meters, is about to be unveiled. Get ready, everyone. Number 5. Nuclear power. China's economy has exploded in the last 3 decades. However, the catch is that there is a huge increase in the need for electricity as a result of growth. Fossil fuels primarily generate power in China. The alternatives then come into play, and they're costly, starting at $3.3 billion. The first domestic nuclear power plant in China was activated in Zheng province in the year 1990. Well, would you believe it? This isn't a single plant. They've added a ton of components using various types of reactors. Consider heavy water reactors, super advanced pressurized water reactors, and pressurized water reactors. With all those varieties, why? The reason is that flexibility is key in China. Copies won't cut and paste for them. They must personalize it. But hold on a second. Making a copy of their current setup would cost significantly more than the original investment. With an area of 10.1 square kilometers, this power plant has grown into something akin to a small city in recent years. Is it its job? generating an astounding 400 megawatt of power. Yes, that is significant. So much more is in store. China plans to keep improving this power plant and use what it learns to build more of it across the nation. Why? In order to guarantee that they will have sufficient energy for the next half-century. More power isn't the only consideration here. Being environmentally conscious is too. To combat climate change, China plans to reduce its use of carbon-emitting choices and increase its usage of sustainable energy. Therefore, China's nuclear power path is an interesting one to follow for anyone concerned about the environment or technology. It's about creating a clean and prosperous future, not just about power. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this one, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on any of our videos.